Welcome back. Today we are looking at the JOYJOM 16Pin GPU cable to 3x 8Pin Pcie 16AWG PCIe, the most innovative GPU mining rig RTX 4098 GPU. When we look back at the classic era of GPU mining, power delivery was straightforward. We used standard 8-pin PCIe power cables, and life was relatively simple. Check the video description for the updated price link. You plugged them inches, they worked, and they rarely failed. This card introduced the 12 VHPWR connector, a beast of an interface that requires specialized handling. For those of us operating large-scale 8 GPU mining rigs, this transition has been a massive headache. The demand for 600W power delivery is not a joke, and using improper adapters is the quickest way to end up with fried hardware. This is where the JOYJOM 16-pin GPU cable to 3x 8-pin PCIe adapter comes into play. If you are serious about mining uptime, managing your thermal footprint, and protecting your expensive investment, you cannot afford to ignore the quality of your cables. In this comprehensive review, we will break down exactly why this specific adapter is a game-changer for high-density mining rigs, how its construction stands up to the stress of 247 operation, and why the classic versus modern comparison matters more than ever. The JOYJOM adapter is built with 16AWG American wire gauge copper wires. Electrical terms, lower gauge numbers mean thicker wire, which is essential for high current applications. When you are pushing 600W to a card that is constantly running at full tilt for crypto mining or complex rendering, you do not want thin, flimsy cables that heat up under load. The standout feature here is the 90-degree right-angle design. If you have ever tried to fit a standard, stiff power cable into a tight mining chassis, you know the struggle of bending the cable right at the connector. This causes stress on the port and increases the risk of thermal issues. The 90-degree design from JOYJOM solves this by redirecting the cable path immediately, preventing unwanted tension. Testing the JOYJOM 16-pin cable a professional 8 GPU mining rig environment provides the only real-world metric that matters: reliability over time. A mining rig is a different animal. It is pushed to its maximum wattage 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. During our stress tests, we monitored the temperature of the cables, the voltage drop across the length of the conductor, and the physical integrity of the 12 VHPWR connector after weeks of use. One of the biggest issues with standard, straight-line 12 VHPWR adapters is the physical stress they put on the GPU port. When you have a mining chassis, you often have limited space, forcing you to bend the stiff, high-gauge cables immediately after they exit the GPU. This is a recipe for disaster. The JOYJOM's 90-degree right-angle design removes this variable entirely. It directs the cable away from the card instantly, ensuring there is zero tension on the connector pins. It offers less electrical resistance, which means less heat generation during high current draw scenarios. We saw absolutely no signs of thermal degradation or oxidation on the connector pins, even after prolonged exposure to the heat of a mining room. The power delivery remained rock solid, with no voltage dips that could lead to invalid shares or rig crashes. This is exactly the kind of stability needed when your capital is tied up in GPUs that need to run at peak efficiency to remain profitable. Comparing this to the classic method of using various daisy-chained adapters, the difference in stability is night and day. Modern mining requires clean, consistent voltage regulation, and this cable provides that by ensuring high-quality conductivity. If you are interested in optimizing other parts of your setup, you might find our related product guide useful for managing efficiency in other high-draw equipment. Check the link in the description to get yours today.